What's good, YouTube? Y'all ought to know it's your boys. Them boys crazy. Y'all ought to know it's your boy Roy to Rob up in this month. Man.
I already know what's going on. Know it's your boy Catfish. And time you see our face, you know it's time for another reaction,
Man, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Every time I be seeing like the young boys versus basically the Fredo man, you know what I'm saying? I be seeing them jumps, I be like, I bet this jump gonna be interesting. I ain't gonna lie, like the last jump we did.
I be liking doing that.
Yeah, the last jump
we did be interesting. Like,
see, that we be wanna do that. We be wanna react to stuff like, you know, not just this right here, but you know, stuff that's dealing with just artists.
Yeah.
Outside of their music. Probably like on some stuff like where they grew up from.
The music be cool. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to vibe. You know, sometimes y'all can put us on to some new music. Sometimes we might listen to a song, but like, dang, I'm gonna put it in the playlist. But
we want to know what's going on.
Like I want to know what's going on in the behind the scenes or how this happened,
why they became a rapper type. I ain't gonna lie. Cause it be so hard to become a rapper. But I'm like, how did you even start rapping? Like, who seen you?
And then it's like you will watch. And you be like, dang, y'all make it look so easy.
Oh my life.
Like it made me want to, you know what I'm saying? Hop in the booth.
TBG or Top Boy Gorillas reside in the top half, while BBG or Bottom Boy Gorillas are in the bottom half. Now, technically, Young Boys are from any of these sets.
Hold on. I don't miss it.
The south side of Baton Rouge is divided into two sections, the top and the bottom. TBG or Top Boy Gorillas reside in the top half, while BBG or Bottom Boy Gorillas are in the bottom half. Now, technically, Young Boys are from any of these sets. We mostly see him claiming the north side, and more specifically, 38th Street.
That ain't north side, 4K trade. I'm out the north side. I'm out the north. 138.
This is where Young Boy got the name for his hit song 38 Baby. Now Young Boy also messes with BBG members, whose main ops are currently TBG. But Young Boy's beef with TBG lies much deeper than this. And since there's so many people and so much important stuff to cover in this beef, I gotta make this a multi-part series. So if y'all new here, hit that sub button so you can see when each of these parts drop. But before we tell you what sparked this deadly beef, you gotta know who's on the NBA side and who's on the TBG side. We gonna keep introducing new NBA and TBG members as the series progresses, cause I don't want y'all to get overwhelmed at first. But for this video,
I'm glad he doing it because I ain't gonna lie.
Man, I don't know who nobody is. But Young
It's
Boy,
like I do, but every time I look around, it's somebody new.
I'd be lost as a mom.
only people from the NBA camp y'all need to know are Young Boy, his brother OG33, and Baby Joe. Don't be stressing on names, cause I'm gonna keep reminding y'all. But on the TBG side, the main players are Gee Money, Fredo Bang, and Boulevard Quick. Now that that's out the way, let's get into what caused this former friendship to turn into a violent war with casualties on both sides. We gotta start this story all the way from the top. When a young...
It's so crazy, just seeing it, bro. Like how folks can be cool than they did.
Yeah, nowhere. We ain't gonna say out of nowhere.
Yeah, like, you know it's definitely something that happened. But, I don't know. Every time I see that little snippet, I be like, that's crazy.
To turn into a violent war with casualties on both sides. We gotta start this story all the way from the top. When a young NBA young boy went to go live with his grandma on North 38th Street. But after his grandma died in 2010, he started getting in more and more trouble. In middle school, he started running around with G Money's younger brother. We even seen Young Boy and G Money's brother together on Google Maps. They was some badass little kids running around doing wild shit together. And as they got closer and closer, he started bringing Young Boy around his older brother, G Money, the man he later had a fatal beef with.
I ain't never had no problem with little nigga. Fuck, there was some pussy shit went on with him and my big brother. Even though I introduced him to my big brother. You know, we went to the same school and all that together. That was my department. But they wanted to be rappers and shit. I wasn't with all that.
Just like he said, he never had no problem with Young Boy. They was best friends. At one point, after Young Boy's grandma died, he even lived in G Money's house.
Yeah, that little nigga was like my little partner. He used to be like my little brother. He stayed with me and everything.
G Money was 3 years older than him, and Young Boy looked at G as an older brother. As they both started to rap, Young Boy and G was getting closer. He even joined TBG, his current ops with G Money and Fredo Bang. We saw Young Boy in pictures wearing TBG hoodies. And we seen Young Boy and his brother OG33 side by side with G Money and Fredo Bang in their song iPhone 6, which is actually the song that helped put G Money on the map. And around this time, Young Boy dropped his first project under TBG called Life Before Fame, where he was constantly shouting out TBG.
Am I signing TBG? You will never know. You think that boy signed with
I ain't gonna lie, this one of his hardest projects, and that giant stupid old. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of people probably ain't heard it, but y'all gotta go listen to that for real though.
NBA sign. NBA and TBG, that be the team, ho. I ain't the move, I make TBG behind us.
But for anyone that knows how the story ends, knows that this friendship didn't last long. And around this time, Fredo Bang got locked up on an attempted murder charge. So when he went in, Him, YB, and all of them was still cordial. But when he came out, it was a completely different story.
I don't know where the 4K Chase shit came from. It was NBA. Anybody came to NBA, they come on my line, eat together, we straight. When I went to jail, all us are good, right?
And you get out of jail and the shit goes up.
Like, fool, we was just in jail a couple months together. We was making a hookup together.
Hanging out.
Yeah, like, next week, I'm an odd player. I'm like,
He wasn't around for all the shit that's about to happen. When he went in, it was all cool, but this quickly changed. Around this time, YoungBoy and his cousin Godzilla, who was in BBG, started beefing. It's a few stories going around as to why they were beefing, but none of it's really confirmed, so I'm not gonna get into the actual reason. But this beef caused Godzilla to start dissing YoungBoy on Twitter, even though he was constantly showing love before and calling himself NBA Boosie. He even posted this video dissing YoungBoy.
Pull up, nigga. Pull up, fuck NBA, nigga. Pull up.
what's up, baby Joe? Pull that bitch out.
Step on shit.
Side note, but that's actually Baby Joe in that video, one of YoungBoy's right-hand men today, but at that time they was beefing, and G Money was rocking with YoungBoy in his beef, which is why G later said this YoungBoy diss track, then
It
YoungBoy...
don't even make sense. How did your right hand man when you were just dissing? I don't get it, bro. And it's your right hand man.
Well, these industries should be so.
It's so weird.
I don't get these niggas, man. I ain't gonna lie. I don't
Bro,
get
the man clearly just said F NBA, but not you NBA.
I sure don't get these niggas. These niggas.
I was like, what you do?
No,
Apologize? Like, man, it's cool, man. You want to be NBA? Like, how that even work?
I'm like, you wanna get a popsicle together or something? Ice
Right.
cream or something?
I don't get it,
Bro,
bro.
these need to be weird, dog.
What's up, baby Joe? Pull that bitch out.
Step on shit.
Side note, but that's actually Baby Joe in that video, one of YoungBoy's right-hand men today, but at that time they was beefing, and G Money was rocking with YoungBoy in his beef, which is why G later said this YoungBoy diss track, then YoungBoy had him looking for Boozilla who wanted to kill him. But YoungBoy and Boozilla's beef eventually dies down and gets squashed. Boozilla comes out tweeting that he forgives, but he doesn't forget. And Boozilla goes back to tweeting about how he fucks with NBA, like he used to do before they started beefing. And with YoungBoy getting cool with his cousin and former enemy Boozilla, YoungBoy's new enemies quickly become his former allies, TBG. There was a lot of reasons why YoungBoy stopped fucking with TBG. According to OG33, no one believed in them.
I done watch everybody in the hood like spit in his face, tell them fuck him, like no, we ain't gonna do this shit. Like they was telling us really give up with the shit because we wasn't going nowhere, but I always believed them.
At this time, nobody gave a fuck about an NBA YoungBoy. G Money was next up out of their city. He was the biggest upcoming artist in Baton Rouge. So TBG wasn't worried about a YoungBoy. And I can't even lie, I fuck with YoungBoy shit now, but a lot of those old songs was trash. So of course they focused on G Money. And on top of not being treated fairly, YoungBoy was also mad because G slept with his older sister.
Remember smoking weed with your little brother. Matter of fact, nigga, I used to call you my big brother. Then you did some foul shit and had sex with my sister. Then threw it in my face in front of people on Insta.
And if y'all made it this far, drop a like. It helps a ton for a smaller YouTuber like myself. But G Money also spoke on the situation with YoungBoy's sister. It says YoungBoy didn't care back then, but the money made him get a big head.
Not really. He mad about his sister too, though.
About his sister?
Yeah, I had fucked her a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he mad about that. He wasn't really tripping on it back then, though. You know what I'm saying? He be calling me big brother and shit. You hear me? I guess he just let that fame and shit get to his head. Now he feel like he just this new nigga, whoever he's supposed to be, whoever he call himself.
And YoungBoy also says that G Money accused him of stealing something.
Some shit came missing out your pack and you had put the blame on me. Hurt me deep, you don't never post to question your brother. After all you did for me, you think that I'll steal from you? I had to distance myself, they threw that knife, I was running, I went to juvenile.
So with all of this, YoungBoy left TBG and focused on his NBA group. But him and TBG weren't on bad terms. YoungBoy was just building up his own shit.
It's crazy because, okay, you had this group of folks dissing you. Now they your right hand people. And the folks you was cool with at first, they optional.
I ain't gonna lie, I'd be confused. I'd be confused. I'd be so confused then, like,
Bro, I just really do want to know the real reason. Because it's like every video we watch, it's still never really telling us. Every time somebody sit down and interview, like Fredo Bang, they still don't really say
Fredo
what
Bang
they
don't know what the hell going on.
Fredo Bang really did be on some, I don't know.
He confused like
that
what?
man said when he got out of jail, he just knew he was an op. He was like, I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to know what really happened. Everybody know about G Money having sex with his sister. Everybody know that.
Like Gee Money said, he wasn't even mad.
He wasn't even mad, but now all of a sudden it's just like it's a problem, and there's some other stuff going on. I don't know.
There was no bad blood between them. He started dropping music videos under his NBA banner, but that NBA TBG relationship started to get rocky, and they both claim it was because of the other one sneak dissing.
When, you know, leave off on the bad note, like everything was still all good until he started, you know what I'm saying, like doing his own thing, getting him a little buzz, getting a little money. He just, like the feelings he been feeling probably deep down inside that he was scared to put out. He let that out once he got a name. He sneak dissing on this song. He's saying this and saying that. He's saying buku shit about a nigga, and a nigga supposed to just not say nothing.
Well, those sneak disses quickly turned to just disses, and YoungBoy would constantly diss Gee Money in his songs.
I heard a nigga say they turn me up. Get off a nigga dick. Don't like the fact that now I'm blowing up. Nigga, get on your shit. Nigga ain't never gave me shit. I got this shit up out the mud. Get off my fucking dick. The more they hate on me, the more I'ma keep coming with. The more you play, then the more deadly this shit gon' get. Ready for the go to war with whoever wanted with me. You gon' die for speaking on the nigga. He won't speak on fucking my sister. Fuck around with you, nigga. I don't wanna do no song. Nigga, you know what you did, and that shit was wrong. How I feel, nigga, playing, we gon' get him gone.
And YoungBoy was making it
I wonder
very
why
clear.
folks do that. Like, I wonder why, you know what I'm saying? Which, like he said, he'll probably just built up stuff that he probably was scared or just didn't want to say back then. But I be like, bro, a lot of stuff, which I know everybody different with stuff, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, man, you can't really just, cause they make it bad though. Like, I don't know, bro. It's like, damn, let me know. Like, if I did something messed up that you feel like messed up,
We could have been chopped up.
we could have been chopped this up and did this, you know what I'm
But
saying?
now it's like everything coming out.
I don't know, bro. It's the crap, and I say that because I be wanting to see what folks would look like together.
Yep,
Like if
I be
they
saying
never
that all the
did,
time.
you know what I'm saying? Like if
I
they
used to
never.
always say, imagine YoungBoy and Fredo bang on the song.
Yeah,
Or
like
like they did a project together or something like that, but it'll never happen.
that's crazy.
Songs that he did not fuck with TBG no more.
I started with some niggas about a year ago, but they ain't live up to that shit that they're talking. More money, more problems, time to go to war. I feel it's you and me, I ain't tryna go. YoungBoy, not TBG, NBA, it's so 11. Let a nigga play, he gon' get it. Talked about me like I ain't with it. Told lies, they weren't loyal, they weren't 100. Soon as we touch, they gon' get touched. Keep that on the under. Nigga said, what about TBG? Oh, let me beat it. He probably think I last time I checked, I don't owe the nigga shit. We had a meeting at 3 in the morning. Come with that money, I ain't signing shit.
At this time, YoungBoy is getting bigger and bigger as an artist. He dropped a song that put him on the map, 38 Baby, and got signed to Atlantic Records around this time, which Gee Money always talked about, saying YoungBoy needed to sign a deal to accomplish the shit he already did. And G said he was still in the streets while YoungBoy was in the industry. But their whole little beef came to a halt in November 2017, when YoungBoy's cousin Boozilla, who we talked about earlier in this video, got shot and killed. We gon' get more into the circumstances around his death in my next video, and TBG's rumored involvement. But that same night YoungBoy got the news, he slid on the people he thought was responsible, and got hit with 2 attempted murder charges. So he was MIA for the next 8 months. Crazy. Just imagine the most poppin' local rapper in your area shooting up your street. In my next video, we gonna talk about how he managed to skate away from doing any serious jail time for these charges. But just cause YoungBoy was locked up didn't mean the beef wasn't still on. Other NBA members were still dissing in their songs. And since YoungBoy was locked up, unable to make new music, they released a whole bunch of songs dissing Gee Money and TBG. So while YoungBoy was in jail, him and Gee Money was still going back and forth. And I told y'all, it was no more sneak dissing at this point. G had a whole song out with another nigga that didn't like YoungBoy, titled WNBA Smoke, which literally had NBA YoungBoy dissing the title. And he was making multiple songs responding to all the YoungBoy's disses.
Sneak dissing me on the songs like I don't pay attention. Stop rapping like you trying to see me, keep that shit in the streets. Nigga hiding TBG, but he ain't ready for beat. Little nigga tripping, guess he trying to get some fame now. Had you on the news, channel 9 with your brains out. And I'm blasting till I catch Lil one and scratch Lil one. R.I.P. who next, nigga? Go kill him. And make sure you get his click, homie. You end up missing whenever you drop a diss on me. I ain't throwing no shots, I'm trying to catch a body. They gon' see it's really real when bodies get the dropping. I'm a short nigga, it ain't no shaking back. You wanna take it there with me, you ain't gon' make it back. Gon' put your face on the flat and that's on God, nigga.
So yeah, Yeah, a whole bunch of dissing went on when YoungBoy was fighting this case, which he couldn't respond to because he was locked up. But finally, in May 2017, YoungBoy gets released, and he picks up this beef right where he left off, and it heats up like crazy, eventually leading to casualties on both sides. And this is where I'm gonna leave this video off at. If you got this far in this video, drop a like, and make sure y'all sub to see the next video in this series. But that's it for this video. I'm Mo Slides, and I'm out.
Mo Slides them out. Man, them jump be interesting.
Man, them jump be so fun. I ain't gonna lie. Them jump be so
I ain't gonna lie. And the only reason, I ain't gonna lie, bro, because I ain't the type, I'm the type, I don't really just be caring about other folks' lives. I ain't gonna lie. I just listen to the music and keep pushing. But like, I hate when I get around folks, bro.
And they act like they know everything.
Yeah, like, because I'm gonna be real, I don't be knowing nothing. All that, this and that, I just
I ain't
don't
gonna lie.
know.
One thing that be pissing me off,
nothing.
like how you said, I don't be knowing nothing, bro. Don't nobody really know.
Yeah.
Or they just act like they
Yeah, and that's my
and
thing.
then they get mad. Like, bro, this what happened. Like, how do you
Yeah,
know, bro?
like in the comments, bro. Like some comments, because I don't just,
Comments, real life, like how we be
Yeah.
talking there, like, man, stop.
like y'all gotta
come on,
chill
bro.
out on that fool. Y'all folk be
Cause like I said, bro, every time somebody get interviewed or every time somebody make a video, they put the same stuff in there.
because they don't know what's going on.
So that means they don't really know.
Me, like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm the type, I don't be caring about nobody, like, which I know I said at the beginning of the video.
Cause what?
At the beginning of it, I know I said, you know what I'm saying, we be want to know other stuff about rap. But when I say other stuff about rap, I just want to know how they became big.
Yeah.
I want to know how did they start
What made
music.
them start
All
rapping,
that
you know.
beefing and they did this. I
They
don't
like
care.
before the rap stuff like
Yeah,
that.
like little stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But some folk be getting into that whole beef and they be on there, nah, he did this because of this, or you know, YoungBoy did this, or TBG. I be like, bro, I'm the type, bro, I don't know, I'm too grown for all this. I don't be getting no about all that. But this stuff right here is interesting though. I ain't gonna lie, fool. This stuff interesting. I mess with bro that did this video.
Yeah, I
Shout
ain't
out
gonna
to
lie,
him
that's what I'm
too.
saying, like how he did that. I'm gonna have to,
Uh-huh.
you know, part two.
You gotta do a video on us, bro. You hear me?
Man, for
You know
real.
what I'm saying? But hey, if y'all like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you like the reaction, don't forget to subscribe. It's your boy, them boy crazy. I'm out.